Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in Battle for Azeroth, and ladies and gentlemen, might I please present to you Kitty's playthrough of the questline to unlock the Goblin Heritage Armor. Yay! I finally got my Goblin ready to do this. As you can see, she's wearing the Nazjatar benthic gear that my main has kindly sent to her, and we are as ready as we are going to be to go and do this. So if we head to Orgrimmar, to the embassy building, you'll find right next to it Ace from the Bilgewater Cartel with Gobber, and Izzy is driving, and I think it's Izzy that's got the quest for us. Hello Izzy.
What's up, hon?
Old friends, new opportunities. Well, if it isn't Ninsun. You're just the goblin we've been looking for. It's been a long time since Kazan, hasn't it? We had some good times cruising around together back in the day. Now, I don't want to get all sentimental on you, but Sassy Hardwrench sent me to find you. She's putting the gang back together for a big job. Big. Look, I wish I had more time to catch up, but we've got to split. Time is money, you know. If you want in on the job, find Sassy. She'll fill you in on the details. Speak with Sassy Hardwrench in Stranglethorn Vale. You will unlock access to the following: the Heritage of Kazan. Unlocks the appearances of the Heritage of Kazan on completion of the Heritage storyline. So we will accept that.
He's arranged to ride to Kazan for you. Meet her at Hardwrench Hideaway for more details. I'd offer you a lift, but we got places to do. Time is money. See you around, big shot.
Time is money, see you around, big shot. Okay, so whereabouts do we need to go? Right, so they're recommending we take the Zeppelin to Stranglethorn Vale. So let us do exactly what they're recommending that we do, shall we? That will be the wrong ship, because the Stranglethorn Vale one is, I think, on the opposite side of this second tower. Here, there we go. Stranglethorn Vale Zeppelin Master. So I'm going to have to wait for this to turn up. So what we want is Eastern Kingdoms, Stranglethorn Vale. So, oh, it's that little camp on the behind the arena, isn't it? There's a little camp with goblins and things there, so that's where they want us to go. Okay, that's interesting then.
Hey, how you doing?
Any idea where the Zeppelin is now, dear? The Zeppelin should just have departed. Oh right, this is going to be quite a long wait. And we've just arrived at Gromgol, so we need to go further south along the coast to that little camp. In fact, that's, I think, is what we can see right in front of us. So this is where she should be, somewhere here, I believe. Hardwrench Hideaway. I think there is a flight path here, isn't there? So there are some quests here. Yeah, there's definitely a flight path. Look, Wind Rider Master there. And there is Sassy.
Look who it is.
Hey Sassy. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. Hey Sassy, how are you doing?
Great to see ya.
Old friends, new opportunities. Sassy gasps loudly. Look at what the cat dragged in. Do you know how long we've been looking for you? Really? I had no idea you guys were looking for me. A special delivery. I'm glad you're finally here, Ninsen. I've got important delivery to make, and you're the goblin I trust most. Yeah. I know that's not saying much, but it's hard to find good help these days. This package is for Hobart Grapplehammer. He's got a workshop in Crapopolis, and I need you to deliver it to him. Hang on. Crapopolis. Oh dear, that's not a good name for a place, guys. He's been working on something big lately. Deliver the package, and for the love of money, don't drop it. You have no idea how long it took me to locate this thing. Deliver the package to Hobart Grapplehammer.
Got a ride to Crapopolis waiting for you on the dock. Oh, and Gallowix bought out the whole town, so try not to get on his dad's side.
Gallowix bought out the whole town. Okay. So we want to go and get our ride. I think we need to just zoom out a little bit. And as you can see, Love is in the Air has just started today when I'm recording this. And now I don't have the Love Rocket yet. And I don't actually expect to get it because the odds on that one are very long. So let's go get our Goblin Heritage Armor. Hang on, isn't that the load screen for the dungeon?
Watch your step, kid. You're on Gallywix's turf now.
Yes, so Sassy told me. Yeah, this is the Motherlode modelling, isn't it? The same sort of models. Is it? Oh, is it exactly the same place, or is it a reuse of the assets? Is it the dungeon? It's the dungeon, isn't it? It is. It's the dungeon, the Motherlode dungeon, isn't it? Reused for this. I think it is. Yes, it is. Oh, that's quite clever actually to reuse it.
Heard you're working on something new, Hobart. Remember that I own the rights to anything you invent.
Gallowix.
In perpetuity. That contract is null and void. You forged my signature. What a wild and unprovable accusation. Crapopolis and everything in it belongs to me. Now, get to work on my new invention. Let's go, boys.
So Gallowix forged his signature to try and force him to give him all of his inventions. Oh, that's so horrible. That guy is not nice.
Do you have a question?
Gallowix sure has some nerve threatening me in my own laboratory. He thinks he can do just whatever he wants to whoever he wants. I've got a package and I think I want to get out of here quick. Sassy Hardwrench asked you to deliver this package? Ah, these must be the parts I ordered last month. I can finally begin the final round of testing on my latest invention. Yeah, I'm definitely leaving. Bye! A simple experiment. Now that you've delivered the necessary parts, I can begin testing my latest prototype. Oh yeah, nothing's going to go wrong. Oh dear. I call it the X52 personal armour. It will be nearly indestructible. Gallowix has always coveted my inventions, and now that he knows about the X52, I'm sure he'll be up to no good. I've got to complete the prototype before Gallowix comes up with a way to steal it out from under me. I could really use an extra set of hands with the experiments. Can I count on you, Ninsun? I'd really rather not, Hobart, if I have any choice in the matter. Do I have any choice in the matter? No, I don't think I do, look, because the quest objectives say I have to assist Hobart Grapplehammer. Okay, let's Okay.
Bloviating buffoon thinks I'll simply surrender my greatest invention, and he is sorely mistaken. The X-52 personnel armor will revolutionize the Goblin arms industry. With your help,
Hey guys.
I can finally commence the next phase of testing.
Test subject. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you really sure you want to do this? Wait a minute. Is that... you're stood on a pile of dynamite and rockets. Are you sure you want to be doing this? I'm getting away from there. Hobart. There's dynamite and rockets next to that guy. Guys, run! Guys, they're not listening to me, are they?
A new assistant. Excellent.
Let's begin the experiment. Oh no, this is... No, you're not going to make me do bad things to these people, are you? But I want my heritage armor. But I don't want to kill the goblins. Even if they're crazy enough to volunteer for this, I don't want to kill them. It's going to go wrong. I just know it's going to go wrong. Freezing control.
This test simulates an environment that is an order of magnitude more frigid than Northwind.
Well, it does kind of look like ice blocks, and mages do
No
usually
vital
survive
signs
that,
from
but...
the test subject, but the armor remains intact. Success!
Hobart, that's not success. No vital signs from the test subject. He's dead. But the armour remains intact. But the armour didn't save him, Hobart. Shouldn't the armour save him, Hobart? Isn't that kind of the point of the armour, that it saves the person wearing it? Hobart. Hobart! Wave my hand in front of your face. Hobart! Oh dear. Run? Ah!
Test number 2. Extreme thermal stress. If we want this armor to withstand an explosion, then it certainly needs to be fireproof.
Oh no, there's only boots left.
It seems we've lost another test subject. But the boots are unharmed. Progress!
That's not progress. Oh my goodness. Run!
No, wait, hold up! This ain't what I signed up for! I'm out of here!
Have you no respect for the scientific method?
Yay, one of them was sensible.
So hard to find good help these days.
I'm not standing there.
Speak up.
Good work, Ninsun. The experiments were mostly successful. However, it does look like we'll need to find a new lab assistant for the explosives testing. Don't look at me. Shopping for parts. I'm going to need some additional components in order to complete the next phase of testing. Right now, what we need most are thermoplugs and thermoplug adapters. I'll explain what they're for later. Crank Grease Fuse runs a shop near the entrance of the town. Go speak with Crank and get him to fork over the necessary parts. I don't care what they cost, just tell him to bill me later. I can't be bothered to negotiate right now. I need to prepare the modifications to the X-52 personal armour. Speak with Crank Grease Fuse. Well, I hope Hobart wants to wear the armour, not me.
I'll devise a new explosives test. Meet me at my storage facility when you return.
Okay. Crap up a little. Shopping for parts. So we need to head back. This is where we came in. So we need to head back roughly where we came in, don't we? I like that your reuse of assets. It's a clever idea actually, to make sure that you can get the heritage armour done with less stress on the art department to get it done, but to also give us a story, and this is a really suitable setting, isn't it, for the Goblin Heritage Armor? But I think Hobart's off his rocker. It's a nice way to put it. He's gone completely nuts. Oh, there's the guy there. There you go. Engineering supplies. Oh, we saw him as we came in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Crank. Thermoplugs, huh? Yeah, I got some more here. But they ain't cheap. Nothing's cheap when we're goblins, mate. Debt collection. Oh dear. You need thermoplugs. Well, you came to the right place, kid. But I ain't giving them to you on credit. There's way too many schlubs who haven't paid me back the money they owe. I'm in over my head here. If I don't get paid fast, I'll be out of business in no time. Crank Greasefuse thinks for a moment. Look, I'll tell you what. If you can muscle those no-good goons into paying me my money, I'll give you the thermoplugs as payment. You won't find a better deal than that. Actually, I won't find a better deal than that because he's not going to make me pay for them, but he's going to make me collect 8 unpaid debts, which probably means I'm going to have to use my muscle.
Thugs pay up, and I'll get you those dimer plugs.
Okay, mate. Right, so is it any 8 people or 8 specific people? Ah, shady thugs. So there's a whole load. Are they all shady thugs? Yes, look, they're all over the place. Look. There's loads of them. Yeah, right, shady thugs. Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
What you looking at, buddy? Crank Greasefuse sent me. It's time to pay up.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Did you just hit a shadow priest? It ain't nice to hit a lady, you know. Actually, she ain't no lady. She's a shadow priest, and she's a goblin, and she is not happy that you won't give her what she needs, because I want my thermoplugs. I want my thermoplugs. I'm going to have to fight every one of them, aren't I? None of them are going to actually voluntarily cough up the money, are they? Nah. That's what I thought. None of them are going to cough up. Hey, he knocked me over. Oi. It's a bit hard to cast the longer spells because by the time I've cast them he's knocked me on my bum and then that just interrupts. So if you're a melee class that'll probably be a lot easier to sort out these. Oh, he gave it to me! Yay! Somebody gave it to me! Greasefuse had some muscle, they're fine. Take the money. So yeah, so you have got a chance of some of them handing over the money. Oh, alright, so 2 fought and 2 handed over the money. So there you go. Not got to beat everybody up. Oh, did he just drop to his knees and said, "Don't hurt me"? No. It's going to be difficult. Look, mate, don't be difficult. Look, stop trying to knock me over. Very, very unfriendly, that is. Tut tut, knocking me on my bum. Knock a lady on her butt, will you?
Talk to me. Hurry back.
Last one.
Yo. Keep it real.
There we go. And let's turn that in and grab my thermoplugs. I don't want to be the test subject for the armour. I just know he's going to ask me. Crank Greasefuse takes a moment to count the money. It's all here. Good work, kid. The thermoplugs are all yours. Send my regards to Grapplehammer and tell him to name one of his inventions after me. I've got what you need. A deal's a deal, Nimson. Here's the thermoplugs you ordered. Be sure to let that old grouch Grappelheimer know that I won't be giving out any more handouts. If he needs more thermoplugs, he'd better be ready to pay up. Anyway, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Now, get lost. Deliver the package to Hobart Grapplehammer.
Tell Grapplehammer that if he needs more dimer plugs, he'd better pay up.
Okie dokie, mate. And I think that's sending us back where we came from. From his comments, I thought he might send us somewhere else. Is it? Oh no, it isn't the same, because that's where we were originally, isn't it? Yeah, so that's where we did the test. So he's moved a little bit off to the side. He's in here, isn't he? In this big building over here. That's a lot of bombs. I'm not putting that suit on. Actually, I probably am, aren't I? Oh no, I probably am.
Yes? What is it?
I've got what you need. Yes, these are exactly what I need to finish the landmines. Landmines? Oh, shouldn't have got them for him. For the upcoming experiment. Oh, I didn't mention landmines? I thought I did. Oh well, I'll explain everything later. It'll be fine. Blunt force testing. Now that we have the thermoplugs, we're ready for our next test of the prototype X-52 personal armour. Unfortunately, my lab assistants have either quit or expired. What a pity. But their loss is your gain, Ninsun. Now you get to wear the X-52 personal armour. How exciting! I'll just be leaving
Mission is the mother of invention.
now. How much do I want this heritage armour? Do I really, really want to do this? Not really.
Speak up.
The next test will be conducted by my new mechanised lab assistant. Head over to the main workshop and press the big red button to begin. Now, how many times have we been told not to press the big red button? Don't worry, I'll be giving you directions over the X-52's built-in intercom. Yeah, so you get to sit all cosy and nice and safe, and I get to get blown up and beaten up and oh dear. Complete Hobart Grappleheimer's experiment. Well, I suppose the good news is that unlike your lab rat people, I do get to resurrect if I die.
Congratulations. You are officially my newest lab assistant and test subject.
I don't feel very happy.
Personnel armor and proceed to the main building. I'll provide further instructions once you're prepared.
Equip the body armour.
Excellent. Hold the red lever in front of the mechanized lab assistant to begin.
I hate to say it, but this armour I think should be more like an Iron Man suit than just stuff that I wear. Wait, is this the heritage armour? Is the suit the heritage armour? Is that what's going on? Oh, maybe. I bet it is. I bet it is. That thing's going to attack me, isn't it? Right, so what's this?
System activated.
Activate the X-52 prototype shield.
Initiating combat simulation. Please prepare to be pummeled.
Oh, I like the shield. That's quite good. Oh gosh, that thing's a lot harder to fight than I thought. Time for it. Right, so some things you can avoid if you know to avoid them.
Thermal stress test in progress.
Not happy. Oh no. Ah! Oh my gosh, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. I knew something bad was going to happen. I just wasn't expecting to face a raid boss all by myself. Now, the question is, does the thing reset its health if you die? Oh my gosh, it's back to full health. Oh dear, this isn't going to be funny, is it? Right, so X52 personal armor. Channel 10-second cooldown. Activate the X52 prototype shield features for 5 seconds. While active, the armor shields you from explosive damage and will remove any fire damage over time effects. Any direct attack will disable the shield. Right, so sadly it resets every time you mess up, so...
System activated. Greetings, user. Initiating combat simulation. Please prepare to be pummeled.
So, a lot of dodging. Again, I think you'd be better off, I think, on a melee class, because you don't get all the interrupts from your casting. As melee, you can keep swinging while you're moving, so...
Thermal stress test in progress.
And any speed boost that you've got will probably be very useful during this as well. I'm having to concentrate quite hard on this, because if you play a lot of Mythic Plus and raiding and you don't swap from class to class all the time, you'll probably find it easier because you're much more familiar with each class. And though I've been playing a priest a lot for this expansion, it's mostly been a discipline priest, not a shadow priest. Shadow's not been great for a lot of the expansion.
Explosives test initiated.
Oh, right. Definitely want the shield for that. Whoa, that wasn't fun. That was a lot harder than I was expecting a Heritage Armor questline to be. I kind of see the Heritage Armor like questlines as mainly as a bit of a romp and a bit of fun. That was quite hard for me to do. So yeah, before you go in there, make sure you familiarise yourself if it's a person that you don't play very often, just to make sure that you know what you're doing.